Greetings, Air Force Chaplain Recruitment Team. Hi, my name is Chaplain First Lieutenant John Robles. I am a Hawaii Air National Guard 154th Wing Drill Service Guardsman Chaplain for 3 years now, and alongside with my wife Nina and our daughter Ava, who's 8-year-old, and our 2 years son Joshua Caleb. And it's a wonderful blessing to not just serve the community, but also serve on MPA status, Title 10 orders, with the active duty force here on Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. And that has shaped our service ministry, getting to serve alongside the airmen, their dependents, and also the retirees. So we love just serving the community around here at Hickam, Hawaii. I believe God has called us to serve in this capacity as an Air Force chaplain. I served many years as a prior enlisted, as an aircraft maintainer, and God put a desire in my heart to go back to school. So I moved from Nellis Air Force Base and coming back here home in Hawaii to go back to school. So in that time of being a weekend warrior, I got to obtain my bachelor's degree in pastoral ministry, and during that time I was a fork in the road. Either I was going to become a missionary or go to Israel for school, or this Air Force chaplain candidate program. And I prayed about it, and the other doors had closed, so I was not going to school to Israel or become a missionary. But God had opened the doors to the Air Force Chaplain Candidate Program. And there was this time I was in Starbucks. This gentleman had approached me while I was studying there, and he said, hey, you need to pray for me. I'm like, okay, why don't you sit down? So he put down his tablet, which had a cross on there, and it had parachute wings as his design. Came to find out he was a retired Army chaplain. So I took that. I was like, okay, God, I guess this is the sign that you want me to enter the chaplain field. So I entered the MDiv program and completed the chaplain candidate program, and found out later through those steps I needed to be endorsed. So I looked out for the local Calvary Chapel, who I'm endorsed currently by. And recently I went to the Calvary Chapel endorser convention, my ecclesiastical endorser. So I went there, got to learn more about the Calvary Chapel background, happily to serve along them and be endorsed by them. As an Air Force chaplain, I am a chaplain to all and a pastor to some. Working in a pluralistic environment is a blessing and an honor, and also humbling. I've worked as a hospice chaplain for about a handful of years, and being there in times of hopelessness, in times of grief and sadness. Everyone views life differently, and being there just to be in their moment of crisis and trials is a humbling experience. I'm a chaplain to all and a pastor to some, and being called in this calling is a humbling experience. Being on Title 10 orders for a year now, and we just love serving the men and women here at Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. And by God's grace, I am able to lead the Nellis Chapel here, the gospel service. We love serving those who attend here, and their families and the retirees. So the Robles family enjoy serving them and inspiring them through God's word. And I believe for such a time as this, in this season, God put us in our heart to serve the active duty on full-time status, to go from a National Guardsman to active duty chaplain. And with all my experience going up as a prior enlisted to a chaplain, I used to load bombs and missiles. Now I get to load hope, going from aircraft maintenance now to spiritual maintenance. And that has enabled me to serve the 647th Air Base Group as the chaplain for the security forces, force support squadron, logistics readiness squadron, civil engineer squadron, cybersecurity squadron, and other tenant units stationed here at Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. And within that chapel, I've learned that the many events that we hold on, especially the deployment family events. So every other month we hold events specifically tailored just for the members who are left behind, stayed behind, as their loved ones are currently serving overseas, deployed. And we just love serving the men and women here, assigned here, and my prayer is that we go from active duty status, Title 10, to active duty chaplain here in these next months. So thank you for watching this video. I pray that this video is encouragement to y'all. God bless.